Hi guys! In this episode of Radio K, I am really excited to be finally sitting down to react to Stray Kids' new album, 5 Star. And since this album is actually pretty big, we are gonna be splitting it into 2 videos, with the songs that we're gonna be checking out in this first part being the first 4 songs, Hall of Fame, Item, Super Bowl, and Topline featuring Tiger JK. And yeah, I am genuinely really excited to get into this album. It's taking me way too long to sit down and react to it, but to be honest, I've been very overwhelmed with K-pop releases this year. The most I've ever been. I literally have like 30 folders with downloaded music videos that I need to react to. And I'm nowhere near able to do it. You know, I don't have time, I don't have space on my computer. I'm just overwhelmed. So I'm sorry that it's taking me so long to react to it, but I am finally here. And especially after listening to Stray Kids' actually most recent song, Social Path, the Japanese track, I am really excited to see what other gems there might be in the B-sides of this album. Especially because it's like 10 songs, with a lot of them having music videos as well, which kind of makes it more likely that the quality of those songs is going to be higher, you know? So yeah, there's a lot of excitement going around inside of me right now because of that. I think we're gonna get a decent amount of really good songs. Maybe all of these songs are gonna be good. Maybe this album will end up being my favorite Stray Kids album. Who knows? I am hoping that we get at least a couple really banger tracks, and I feel like we will. But there's only one way to find out whether that's gonna be the case or not. And before we do that, I do want to quickly remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could support the channel by donating to my Patreon, Ko-fi, or PayPal account. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Doing so will give you the ability to demand me to do K-pop reactions of your own choosing, be it to a music video, to an album, or to a whole artist discography. It's really up to you. And if you don't care about that, that's fine. You can also simply just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some other videos as a way to support me. But it is greatly appreciated if you do make the extra step of supporting me through Patreon and Ko-fi. There's also the exclusive vlogs that I offer on my Patreon and Ko-fi account. If you're interested into that, if that entices you to support me, there's that as well. But if you don't care about any of that, that's fine. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction, starting off with the first song, Hall of Fame, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is very loud, what the hell? So far, not bad. What's with the references to famous scientists? I guess it is called Hall of Fame. That was a little bit of a rap there. Whoa, that was a good line. I really like the chorus, or what I think is the chorus. Is it over? Oh, come on. That's some bullshit. Why is it so short? I hate short songs, man. But yeah, okay. I kind of like this song. I definitely feel like the catchiness is lacking a little bit. It doesn't feel quite as playful as the typical Stray Kids song, or at least as much as I wanted it to be and I expected it to be. But I kind of like the concept of it, and there's definitely parts of it that are catchy. The chorus is actually pretty good. I really enjoy it. Although I feel like it's such a waste that we actually don't have Felix singing that part, because they're clearly going for like a deep voice for that particular chorus part, you know. So they had Hyunjin with a deep ass voice and Lino with a deep ass voice, but they didn't have the deep ass voice boy do it. Like, why? I waited for the whole song for that to happen, and he didn't do it. That's so annoying. That is really, really annoying. But yeah, I don't really feel like listening to it a second time, and we have so many songs to check out, so I don't really have the time to listen to it a second time. But yeah, I wouldn't even really be interested to do it, even if I wasn't constrained by time, you know? Because I mean, it's probably going to be more entertaining in the long run. Most songs, even the songs that I do enjoy in these reaction series, end up being better in the long run. So, yeah, I don't know. In terms of rating, I think I'm going to give it a solid 8.1 out of 10. Like, the quality is up there, the concept is there. I just feel like catchiness is lacking a little bit, and I just wanted something a little more, you know? I feel like there's probably couple of more rewrites where this song could have gone through and it would have been better. But again, what do I know? I'm just a K-pop fan. Nothing more, nothing less. But yeah, let's continue the reaction with the next one. Item in 3, 2, 1. Man, I'm not really feeling much of this song either. Like, it's not bad, but I'm not feeling it. This is the best part of the song so far. Whoa! Okay, there are parts of the song that are actually kind of interesting and catchy and I like, but I definitely have some major criticisms for this one. Why are the melodic parts of this song so much better? Okay. Once again, I want to say this. I don't think this song is bad. But I'm just not feeling it, man. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not like they can't do songs that I like. I liked Sociopath. Why are they doing more the things that I like with the Japanese songs than with their Korean ones? What is happening? I don't know, man. It's just, I'm not feeling it. There's parts of this song that I enjoy, and maybe in the long run I will end up liking it. Who knows? The point is, right now it just feels all over the place. It just feels like it goes nowhere. It feels random, like the verses feel random. It doesn't feel like it has an inspired driving force. I don't want to say that this song feels uninspired, because I don't think that's the issue. I just don't feel like neither last song, but especially this song, really has a driving motif, a driving concept for the song. It's like, think of something like Freeze from the Maniac album. It has a very clear identity right off the bat, and as it starts off, it just clearly pushes it forward, and you know where the song is going to go. But with the last song and this song, it just sounds like, it just sounds random. Like the verses don't have any rhyme or reason to them. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, it doesn't feel like a unique and memorable song to me. It just feels like a bunch of verses slapped together. And I hate that, because I know they can do better. What are they doing with this? I don't get it. I don't know, are they being overworked by GYP? So they don't necessarily have the ideas, like the very memorable and inspired ideas that they can have? Like, what is the issue there? Because I know they can do better. I don't know. And there's clearly some semblance of quality in this song, because there are parts which feel actually kind of interesting and memorable. And maybe, again, in the long run, after I've listened to it multiple times, I might end up liking it. This might be just first listen ickiness. But if a song cannot make itself entertaining on the first listen, can you call it a good song? I don't know. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. This is, I think, the times when it's not. But yeah, I gave last song an 8.1 out of 10. This one, I guess I'm going to go with a solid 8, because I still think the quality is there. I just don't find the song engaging. Some parts I did find engaging, but by and large I didn't. I really hope at least the song with the music video is good, because I would be very disappointed and worried about the rest of the album if that is the case. But yeah, we still have 2 more songs to check out, so without further ado, let's continue with the next one, Super Bowl, in 3, 2, 1. Stray Kids. Is this song gonna be in English? Nope, sorry. Not feeling this one either. This is looking up great. It just doesn't flow, man. For me, at least, it doesn't flow. And also I realized how dumb some lyrics sound when they're done in English. Because if they were in Korean, they wouldn't sound as dumb. Oh man. Yeah, please do it again the way I want it, because this is the better part of the song. What the fuck? More of the song should have been like that. Another song that barely hits the 3-minute mark and debatably doesn't, but whatever. Why are we here? Just to suffer? The only good part of this song for me is the bridge. I don't know why. I mean, I kind of know why, but it's just like, I don't know if it's me in my mood. I don't know if it's genuinely the style of the album that I'm not vibing it, but I'm not really feeling any of these songs. And I'm really starting to get worried because I was so hopeful, so excited, and so far we've been getting worse with each song. Hall of Fame was okay. Item was okay. Hall of Fame was fine. Item was okay. This one is rough. Especially because Stray Kids can do songs in English good. Better than most K-pop groups. And yet this sounds like it doesn't flow. It sounds stilted. It sounds like they're stumbling with the rhymes. Why? They can do better. What the hell? Now I'm really hoping that the Japanese version of this song is going to be better, because I hate the English version. But I'm going to be checking out that version in the next video. God damn, man. And it's again such a shame, because the bridge sounded so good. If it was more melodic instead of the rap crap, it could have been better. It could have been actually an enjoyable song. But no. I know, I'm sounding very PC, I'm sounding very angry, and that is because I am. I'm frustrated because they're better than these. They can do better than this. Why am I not liking these songs? Because of cases like this, Psychers are honestly going to become my actually favorite boy group, because they're more consistently enjoyable to me than Stray Kids at this point. And it seems like history is once again repeating, because I had the same experience with BTS like 5 years ago. And then I found Stray Kids. And now I'm having this experience with Stray Kids. And then I found Psychers. I don't want to go through that cycle again. Yeah, this one, in terms of a rating, I'm giving it a 7.9 out of 10. I know that the difference in the ratings between the 3 songs is not that big, but I think this is a good way to describe it, because I feel like it's my fault that I'm not enjoying them. It's not the song's fault. So I want to be still fair to the songs, because they're not necessarily bad. I'm just really not vibing with them, you know? But hopefully, at least the next song, which also has a music video, is going to be good. I really have a lot of hope for this song. But because of that, I also have a lot of pressure in it, and I don't know if it's gonna manage not to fall and crumble under it. There's only one way to find out, I guess. So without further ado, let's get into Stray Kids Topline featuring Tiger JK in 3, 2, 1. I like his coat. Not really loving this one either. It's definitely not bad though. It's probably still the best one out of the 4 so far. So far, the best part of the song. Man, I don't know whose call I like more, Han or like Hyunjin or Felix. Okay, that rapping was actually pretty sick. This is gonna be the song of this first part of the reaction, which I will be checking out the second time. I love Felix's bomb diggy diggy bomb 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 bomb. It really works well with his voice. Damn, he looks so good. Okay, so the good news is we got at least one song that I legitimately want to listen to again, even outside of the reaction. The bad news is, I still have some major criticisms for it. Because as enjoyable as it actually kind of is, and especially in the second half, it still doesn't quite feel like what a Stray Kids song should feel like. It feels very generic. I think that's just the issue. These songs feel fucking generic. It feels like any other group could be doing them, honestly. There's nothing about them that screams Stray Kids. You know? That's the best way I can describe it. It doesn't feel like any of these songs are Stray Kids. They feel like they were filler B-sides. They feel like they... I don't know, man. I don't want to be like too harsh or anything, or too whiny, but all of these songs feel like they were rushed. They don't feel necessarily as thought through. They just feel like they were written just so we have more songs for the album, you know? This one feels the least like that so far, but it still has that, because, again, as good as the rapping is, it kind of makes it feel like it could be any other rap-heavy boy group's song. And it probably would be better if it was. That's the weird thing. But yeah, I don't know. We'll definitely be listening to it a second time, because I like to listen to at least one song per video twice. Especially when I'm doing these albums. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think it's genuinely enjoyable. I think the rapping is good. And I guess listening to it a second time will also tell me potentially whether I will end up enjoying the previous three songs if I had listened to them a second time. Because if this one gets majorly better on the second listen, then probably the other ones would have too. But still, on first listen, I like it. But the fact that I enjoyed the featuring rapper more kind of speaks for itself. But yeah, let's get into it one more time and see how I'm gonna feel about it after the second listen in 3, 2, 1. It's like a very generic, look, we are tough rappers song, you know? It doesn't immediately scream Stray Kids. It's definitely a little better on the second listen, but again, I already liked it. And also, this is how you do a proper feature. You actually feature in the music video together. Like, even the rapping after his verse is like better than the one in the first half. Yeah, the second half of the song is insanely better. Okay. I'm still not super crazy about this song, but it is definitely the best of the album so far. By far. Well, by far I say, but it's honestly gonna be only like an 8.4 out of 10. Because like I said, it feels very generic. There's very little about this song that screams Stray Kids to me. And like I said, the fact that I enjoy the rapping of these featuring artists more than most of the rapping in the rest of the song speaks volumes for how not good for Stray Kids' standards this is. And I think the that's like the way to describe how I feel about these songs. I feel like they are below the standard I have for Stray Kids songs. They're not bad by any means, but they're not memorable as your typical Stray Kids song is. They're not as catchy as the typical Stray Kids song is, and they're just not as impactful as the typical Stray Kids song is, you know? And I'm disappointed because of that. And I hate being disappointed. I feel like nowadays, because of that, I enjoy reacting to groups and artists that I don't necessarily feel a personal attachment to as much, more compared to watching music videos and songs by the artists that I do like, because I have such high standards for like Stray Kids and 80s that they rarely have, if ever, meet them, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this one is still like an 8.4 out of 10. I will definitely end up listening to it because it is actually a memorable and impactful song, but it's still below what I wish it was. I hoped it was. I wanted it to be like a 9 out of 10, and it ended up being only as far as like an 8.4. Before we end this video though, I do want to quickly remind you that if you guys want me to check out any other K-pop songs, be it music videos, albums, or a whole artist discography, you can get me to do that by subscribing to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, because I offer at the specific tier the ability for you guys to demand me to do K-pop reactions to whichever songs you want. I've explained everything in detail over there, so go and read up on it. But yeah, you can still comment suggestions about things that I should check out in the comments down below, but the only way to make me check those things out for sure and as soon as possible is by going through my Patreon and Coffee account. But yeah, what did you guys think about these 4 songs so far and about the things that I've complained about? Comment those down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Deadpool and Corby Dead. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, my Coffee account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!